Let's talk some more about Graham Gano, though. Because we got to talk about the injury now. We got the prognosis. We got the diagnosis, all the osises. And it's not good, guys. So this was Daboll talking about him to reporters on Monday. Hopefully he didn't yell at anybody during that process or stare them down or anything for asking ridiculous questions like a punk.
We could be full.
He said he has a hamstring, so we'll see where he's at, and I would assume it's going to be a few weeks here. We'll work guys out and get Jude, who's Jude, I always mispronounce his last name, McAtomny. The guy from Rutgers, the kid from Rutgers we got. Mick
Rutgers.
Yeah, Mick Rutgers. There we go.
Mick Brunswick.
There we go. But he said has been with us, so we'll make a decision off the workout based on what they do in the workout, and then Jude. So basically, they're gonna work this kid out. Let's say Jude because it's easier. I can say that name. I don't know why I can never say it. And I always get the difficult ones usually. I usually get him. It's annoying me that I can't say his last name. But Jude is going to get the chance to work out after the other guys they bring in work out and then see what's going on. I mean, I'm sure they'll bring in the usual suspects. Maybe Mason Crosby comes back again. Who knows? But, guys, it's a loss. Besides the issues with what happened and how it went down, it's a loss. Graham Gano has been a great kicker in this league. And Rob, am I wrong? But did two certain giant goofballs mention the fact that this should be a concern this year because he's 38 years old and coming off a major injury? I wonder if two giant goofballs said anything about that. Oh yes.
Oh, like we said something like 11 months ago. Yes. This just happened. Oh, geez, 10.5 months ago. Oh God.
This is like we talked about this all off season. Like everybody just assumed that Gano is going to come back, be healthy, and be their old Gano. And we said he's going to be the old Gano. He's older. You don't come back from major injuries. It's nothing. Trust me, I'm old. I know these things. That's what happens. And now he's got another injury, and now there's no backup plan. Now we already lost the game because of it. Now we're going to bring in scrubs off the streets, to go ahead and see what they got. So it's disappointing. It's disappointing that the only other kicker we had in the entire training camp, guys, by the way, is a guy who literally lost his job as a kicker in Rutgers. We should probably mention that people that aren't aware. This Jude character, whose last name I can never pronounce right. It's still annoying me.
Jude East Brunswick. Oh,
he did not even keep the job at Rutgers, guys. That's how bad his college career was. You want to know the real reason why he's on the roster? Because he's an international player, and you can use him as an exception and get an extra roster spot that way. That's the truth of the matter, guys.
But obviously, we have not utilized that extra roster spot because
no. Well, it's on the practice squad where we have the extra roster spot, but
okay.
It's just the way of having a second kicker without using a roster spot for him. What's the point of having the damn second kicker if we're not going to use him?
Yeah.
That's just stupidity. It's stupado. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no goddamn sense. So yeah, Gano's going to be out for several weeks, guys. I'm hoping it doesn't end up like last year. What did you go to 5 kickers last year? We had so many get hurt. We had one where we signed him. He got hurt the next day. He never even kicked for the Giants. He got hurt the next day at practice. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're coming down to, is repeating that process again? All because we rushed a guy out there, had him running down people that were doing kickoffs to that point. It's just, oh my gosh. It's annoying. This is a giant move, guys. This is the moves we've been making the last 12 years, which is why we started the last 10 of 12 0-2. These are bad decisions, guys. You have that conversation up front. You don't let him run. You say, this is your square, you don't move. And you have the backup kicker ready to go. Yep. We didn't do any part of the plan. That makes sense. No parts of the plan got done.
Listen, if you failed at half that job, which is either have a backup or have that conversation, you need to be stern about both of those halves if you're going to do one of them. Hey, Gano, There's no backup to you. Do not run. You see that guy, you blow at him. He doesn't go down, you don't chase him. Like, that's it. That's all you do. You don't try to run him down.
Yeah. And I'm even trying to see who's even available right now as a kicker. And I can't even figure out a single kicker that makes sense to bring in. I really can't. That's crazy. Like, I'm looking at guys that are still available, and it's like scrub. You know, it's the guys. It's the middle of September. Of course, there's nobody available to any use.
Yeah.
So we just gotta hope they can do something. But if I'm telling you right now, watch what's gonna happen. Watch, like, next week, we're gonna be in a scenario. We have to do a long field goal, and we miss it because we have some scrub in at that point, as opposed to Graham Gano, because we just didn't let him sit and relax for the 1 week.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like is going to happen, because that'd just be our luck. It just would be our luck, guys. So,
if you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
please, I'm